Yo, fuck this game! I'm done. Fuck this shit!
We ought to be going after some of those incumbents, and certainly I don't think that Elon Musk has any monopoly. He's not using his company to try to destroy competitors, and that to me is when something crosses the line where you've got to be a little bit more focused on antitrust issues.
We're going to mark this year the 3-year anniversary of the end of the U.S. release.
He's not using his company to try to destroy competitors, and that to me is when something crosses the line where you've got to be a little bit more focused on antitrust issues.
We're going to mark this year the 3-year anniversary of the end of the U.S. war in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
President Trump negotiated that withdrawal.
Well, I think that we should bring people here who helped us and have been properly vetted, and that's very, very important because a lot of the people the Biden administration has brought in, and I think
who worked alongside United States service people
and if they're
on the ground in Afghanistan.
And if they're properly vetted, I think that we should help them. Some of them don't want to come here, by the way, Margaret. Some of them would like us to give them safety in another country. We don't have to bring every single person who helped the United States into the United States. We can send them other places as well, but certainly I don't think we should abandon anybody who's been properly vetted and actually
To go to suspend refugee abuse.
Exactly, because they're not properly...
But you're saying not in this case.
No, absolutely I'm saying in this case, Margaret, because we're not properly vetting the people that are being led
How the
because
process
of
works, you know that.
It very often is how the process works, Margaret. The Biden administration has been scandalous in not properly vetting these people. Donald Trump is exactly right. And again, just because they helped us, allegedly, doesn't mean you have to let them come to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and make
Now
this
you're
right that we should
conflating
stop
a few
it.
different things. You are now talking about people who have come in through the southern border versus people who were vetted.
Oh no, we've
intelligence.
certainly let in people through refugee resettlement who should not be in this country. Absolutely, we have. We have not properly vetted everybody who's come in. Certainly, if you look
A
at
specific example. Do you have something that you've been briefed on?
certainly if you look
A
at
specific example
well,
that you're
I have been briefed privately, but there's also been public reports of people who've come in through the refugee resettlement process who are actually on some kind of terrorism watch list, or who importantly were not actually helping Americans, even though they claimed. We got to be careful.
But you would probably vet them and allow them in if you're in the White House.
No, I didn't say that. I said let everybody in. No, I think you want to help
I didn't
them.
say everyone. I said specifically after.
I say you want to help them. Maybe they want to resettle in their own country. Maybe they want to resettle in another country. What I've said is I do think that we should help the people who are good to us.
I'm being rapt, but I really want to ask you about
Please.
China. If you're
Yeah.
Okay. So do you view China as a competitor or an adversary?
I think they're both, right? And I think that what we want to do here is build the kind of international order where we can check who ship into our country.
The United States has designated
This is a scandal. Oh, we could do so much more. Fentanyl is not easy to manufacture, Margaret. And if Paris was applying proper leverage to the Chinese and to the Mexican drug cartels, we would not have so many people
Like
dying.
what? How do you do that? What's your vision of how do
Well, I
you do
think
that?
you walk into Beijing, you talk to the
Like what?
Chinese.
How do you do that? What's your vision of how do you, you wouldn't be worried about blowback in the U.S. economy?
I think that we have a powerful economy, Margaret, with the best workers in the entire world. If we need to fight a trade war with the Chinese, we will fight it and we will win it. But we cannot do what Kamala...
Determine the availability of that drug. Do I have that right?
Well, no, but states are going to determine their abortion policy, and of course doctors are going to determine
And if
the safety of
60%
drugs.
are through Medicaid.
Well, but again,